If you don't have a purpose for the things that you're doing right now, I can guarantee one thing, that you're going to stop. And if you don't stop, you will enter depression where you wonder, why am I even doing this? Why am I putting myself through all that I put myself through? Without a purpose, everything will be meaningless. Different activities are going to have different purposes. So just think about the most important activities in your life. What is the purpose of those things? Because if something is truly worthwhile, it's going to be hard. And to do hard things, you genuinely need a purpose because once stuff hits the fan, right? You're going to be like, oh, why am I doing this? This is too hard for me. What's the point of this? And now, that's when you need the purpose to answer what's the point of this question. It may not be the case for you, but for me, purpose determines perception. And we know that perception is essentially our life. Like how we perceive things is how our life is going to be, right? Two people can look at the same thing but get two different things from it. And now their lives are drastically different. The beautiful thing about purpose is it can transform your life, not by transforming any activity, not by drastically changing your life, but simply changing your mindset and having a why to the things you do. Because let's say purpose is heaven, right? Not to get to heaven, but let's say purpose is heaven. If you know what your heaven is, it will allow you to experience hell with a smile and laughter. I think purpose is the reason why people don't kill themselves. Like, quite frankly, simply that. Because when you analyze people's lives, when you see all the stuff that they've been through, you struggle to believe that one would stay alive if they didn't have a purpose. In high school, our punishments were called physicals, where we would essentially be forced to do physical labor, whether it be press-ups, bear crawls, squats, anything that made your body hurt that you would normally do when you're exercising. We were made to do in copious amounts. And let me tell you the truth, during these physicals, I felt like dying. During every single physical, I'll just have this silent prayer. I'm like, why, God? Why? Why are you giving me your toughest battles? And God would always tell me, he's like, it's 100 press-ups, grow up. Now, a few years later, I'm essentially giving myself a physical every single day. In fact, doing more than I was doing in that physical. But now it's not torture to me. Now I genuinely enjoy it. See, the difference isn't the exercise. The exercise I was doing in those physicals, in those punishments, and the exercise that I'm doing now in the gym to get better is still the same exercise. Well, they're different exercises. But the point is still the same exertion of muscles. The only thing that has changed is now I have a meaningful purpose for that punishment. In Man's Search for Meaning, Viktor Frankl says that a person can enjoy anything if they know why they're doing it. Your purpose can essentially be your heaven. So once you know your purpose, something that is truly meaningful to you, you will go through hell with a smile and you'll laugh about it. Because let me tell you right now, every single gym session I go through, I'm laughing with my boys, I'm enjoying it. But during those physicals, I hated those people, hated. I look at their prefix and be like, one day. So find your purpose for doing the hard things in your life. The things that you know that I won't be able to do this for a long time if I have no reason for doing it, right? And it doesn't have to be this noble, righteous purpose like I want to help as many people as I can. I want to be the change in the world, right? It can simply be, I want to be better than other niggas. And that's okay. See, I'm naturally egotistical. I try to tone it down day to day, but it's there. It's a part of me, right? So many of the things that I do, many of the things that I started, right? I'll just be thinking to myself, I want to be better than other niggas. And that's okay, right? Because as you go down the journey, your purpose changes. People think that purpose and motivations are static. That as soon as you have the motivation for doing one thing, right, it's going to stay that way for the rest of your life. I started going gym because I wanted to get more girls, right? And then I found that they don't rake. So I just started going to the gym. Like now my motivation is because I like going to the gym and I like the way I look and I want to like the way I look. If I didn't tap into that egotistical motivation, right, nothing would have happened. People say that, be noble. Whatever gets you into the gym, whatever gets you starting to be productive, use that. I would say a big part of me wanting to improve myself started because I simply felt insecure. I didn't like who I was. So I started because of those things, like these insecurities, these egotistical things that I wanted to be better than other niggas. And now look, I genuinely just want to become the best version of myself. It's no longer, I want to be better than other people. I'm lying. The hint of it is there. It's still there. But a big part of it now is I genuinely want to see how good I can become if I truly give my all every single day. And it's like, I think that's beautiful. It may still be egotistical because I want to be better than others. No. So the point is, find your purpose. It doesn't have to be this noble, righteous thing. Just find something that motivates you, and eventually your purpose will change. Because I found that you actually can't lie to yourself. You can't tell yourself that I want to be the best person. I want to help so many people when you actually just want to be better than so and so. You can't. You can't lie to yourself. So instead of lying to yourself, accept the truth and work with it. Then eventually your truth might change, because truth as well, when it comes to people, isn't static, because we aren't static. We change, we develop, and so on. So find what motivates you and tap into that, as dark as it may be.